Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. So far so good, 3 wins in a row. We're not gonna be the keeper, we're gonna be Isaac, we're gonna be Isaac, we're gonna be Isaac. And we're Isaac with the D6, of course, but then also Eden's Blessing, which is giving us Bursting Sack. F1RGYCKB, you know, not every Eden's Blessing. I should have picked up Mom's Bra first. I should have picked it up so we could get closer to the Mom transformation. That's like a 2 out of 10 mistake, and I'll probably make a lot of 6s and 7s at the very least, maybe a small chance of making some 8s and 9s over the course of this video, so let's not freak out yet. But, you know, Eden's Blessing's not going to be a knockout every single time. This time, I would say, fair to say, it didn't really blow the doors off, but that's okay. We have probably the ability to get one more reroll on this floor, and we're definitely going to prefer, in the majority of cases, I would say, to use the reroll on, ooh, that was really bad. To use the reroll on, Magic Fingers. Simply because it's an active. Even, like, a passive range upgrade has the potential to, if not be worth a lot in a vacuum by itself, it could offset, like, a bad pill or, you know, an item that doesn't benefit us that much in the future. Magic Fingers, on the other hand, is just sitting there doing nothing. And in fact, I can't really imagine a situation. The only one that would make sense where we'd rather reroll the boss item is if it's the Fallen. And I don't even think you can fight the Fallen on the first floor. But honestly, with Small Rock, I would welcome it. You know, you could get like a Guppy item and then reroll it into another Guppy item or an item of some value. That's if it's Guppy's head, I suppose. But either way. Unless we're going to fight the Fallen and then get Guppy's head, which is probably a pretty fringe scenario, we're probably going to want to go back and reroll Magic Fingers, which I think everyone probably agrees upon and is like, please just get off of this topic. It makes no sense why you're spending so much time talking about an issue that is completely irrelevant. Sure, okay. We will take Friend Zone. It's not good, but it's not useless like the other items we've had so far. Does contribute towards the transformation. Gives us a little bit of fairly risk-free orbital damage. We did just get to 5 cents as well, which is really nice because we actually... I'm still getting used to it, but we can take advantage of arcades as a character like Isaac, who actually starts with a decent amount of HP. 3 bombs is definitely enough to get to that stone chest. Just wanted to see if you were coming in hot. Could get a bomb for a battery charge. We'll take that on a case-by-case basis. We'll take it frame by frame this. More than enough money. Yeah, okay. We'll trade a bomb for a key. We'd rather have at least a key for the next floor. This will give us 2, but we really only need 1 bomb to open a Tinted Rock and be reasonably happy with having a Spirit Heart, but keys, you know, more likely to use them and then lose them. Let's head down. And I know that I didn't get the Spirit Heart on this floor that would have protected us for Deal with the Devil purposes, but my hope is that that doesn't end up being very relevant to the situation at hand. My hope is that perfection is perfected, so I'll let him understand it from a young G's perspective, etc. We don't have to go all the way down that road. 5 chests for 2 keys. I mean, if we get 2 keys out of it, that's all I ask. We got a Spirit Heart, I'll consider... Like, we got 2 bombs, a little bit of money, a trinket, and a Spirit Heart. And the Spirit Heart did not immediately leave us, so I'm going to say that that room is a pretty large success. 1 key for 2 bombs and a lot of money. Not a bad deal in the least. And I am trying to use my my orbital to deal damage whenever possible, because in a lot of situations it keeps us out of a risky environment here. Our HP is good, so any deal with the devil is going to be something that I could definitely take advantage of. I think I mean, it's Isaac, you know? It's a colloquialism, or not a colloquialism, but we take it for granted that if you play a lot of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, you're likely to reach a point at which you start to think to yourself, I'm never going to lose as Isaac again. If I only played as Isaac, I would win like every run. I'm not saying that as me. I'm just saying that there are times when you're like, this game could not possibly shake me enough as Isaac to kill me. And it's probably, you know, an attitude that is not the most productive to have, but all I'm saying is, if you start a run as Isaac, you've already rolled pretty well on the fate dice. And then to have good items come out as a result of that, or in addition to that, is even better. Okay, so we're going to be... I mean, we could blow up our donation machine and get BFF. It would make our fly better. I think it's a good idea, but I'd rather just get a penny, like, naturally. Looks like there is maybe like a bomb for a penny situation, which is not as productive, not as efficient, I guess, of a use of our bomb. Ooh, thank you, Infamy. But on the other hand, it does also not mill our donation machine. So, happy with the Tears upgrade. And 2 Spirit Hearts. And then both of these items are pretty bad. I will reroll both of them. And we'll take Guppy's Collar. Like, exclusively future considerations here. But not bad. Just give me 1 cent. Like, it doesn't even change our run that much. Sure, fine, okay, here we go. You got it. Here we go. Yeah. We'll take BFF. Honestly, at this point, I don't have a good reason not to explore. I'm still shaking. My mom came to deliver me some chicken tenders, and I knocked them out of her hand. I was just so mad that fat bastard turned out to be a baby-eating cannibal. Oh, that was very poor damage, losing a Spirit Heart for no reason. No, I'm being half facetious here, but it is a revelation that has shaken me to the core. How are we so casual about fat bastards' human flesh-eating tendencies? This would be a great time for Magic Mush. Just throwing that out there. Okay, Luck Down. That's a great one. Yeah, fantastic. Not that I can complain because the run's going really well, but I can't get myself out of this voice unless I start to sing a song, and it feels natural to just be like, okay, let's cut it. Second secret room? Yes, indeed. Pretty good. Not that good. Faded Polaroid is just okay. But we are going to get over 15 cents again. Was there anything else in the shop we could get? I mean, I can get a Spirit Heart. I can get a card. No, I can't get a card. I can get Sharp Plug. I'm actually going to do that. And, I believe we can only use Sharp Plug if we're at 0 charge. It may not be relevant in many situations here, but if we go into a deal with the devil with 0 charge, at least we could... we could reroll constantly on a deal with the devil, I guess. We could go in, reroll. Ooh, I like this item, I don't like this one. Take 1, and then, you know, use Sharp Plug. It does take 2 Spirit Hearts, I think. Like, it takes 2 Red Hearts, but I think it also takes 2 Spirit Hearts, and items are not always equivalent like that. So it is worth noting, because it's kind of... a bad situation. Ooh. 2 Spirit Hearts is a heavy cost to pay for a single reroll. Lots of red hearts. We're not on an XL floor, are we? It's not the end of the world, but I would rather not be. Okay, Infamy, you're like the star of the show right now. You're the life of the party. What other songs do kids listen to these days? Sean Paul's back on the radio. No thanks to us. It's not like I'm against him or anything. I just, I was never the biggest Sean Paul fan during his first, renaissance. Can you have a first renaissance? I guess at first it's just called a naissance, right? That's not even a joke. I think that may actually be a word. A relevant word. Okay, well, like this situation. We don't really want that, so let's re-roll it. We get the mark. We could have re-rolled it again, tried for some more guppy action. And it might not have been a bad idea, considering... we already have 1 guppy item, get a little closer to the transformation, but just happy with the way this went down regardless. We get Luck Down. Kind of a cool run. Like, no run is likely to compete with the run that we had last time. We got into some really funny stuff there, and I had a great time. Hopefully we can even get a fraction of that, but, we really... not touching it. Sharp Plug is one of those items that I've really have never used super effectively. By the way, if you're going to get on my case, you don't even have a streak anymore, you're still not taking Isaac's Heart. Isaac's Heart is an item I will not waver on, and it's partly me, but you out there, you lot, who I greatly respect and thank for my successes, have galvanized me in my hatred of this. Because I was of the opinion that Isaac's Heart was a bad item. An item that is not good, an item that I don't really like, but I'll take it for zaniness' sake. And that wasn't enough. Instead, you had to get in the comments and be like, is this guy an idiot? Isaac's Heart is actually amazing. Like, in a very specific subset of situations where you find infinite demon beggars on a run, it can give you the spun transformation by itself. Okay, this is true, but I feel like you're being intentionally a little misleading, dare I even say intellectually dishonest, misrepresenting the average expected value of an Isaac's Heart, which is like minus 8 HP. So there was a time where I was somewhat... okay, Kate's saying, hold me back, hold me back. No, okay, this is important. She's not actually in the room right now. I'm just trying to add some color to the picture right now. And I'm not being deliberately antagonistic. I'm playing up a character here as a joke. But, And like 50-50 a joke. But for real, there was a time where I was like, I don't really think I should take Isaac's heart anymore. Every other Isaac content creator that is good at this game has told me that the item is not worth picking up. And then, you know, people in the comments would be like, actually, you're all wrong. And I'm right, because on one run, I had Chaos, and I got 1,500 Demon Judgments, and it paid out with Brimstone, Sad Bombs, and then Blab Bombs, which is an item that you've never even seen, because it only happens when you pick up Isaac's heart. And that galvanized me as kind of like a, wait a minute, this doesn't seem right. So Isaac's heart is going to get rerolled, but I'm saving up for a deal with the devil, potentially. First, we did blow up this Judgment, which should give us slightly better chance of getting a reroll, which did not happen. PJs are okay. And by okay, I mean, holy shit, did we just get like 5 Spirit Hearts? What is this rune? What the hell am I doing holding the strength card when we got a Yera rune backing us up? I'll probably go pretty hard on this reroll, honestly. Like, we have so many Spirit Hearts that if I have to take 4 rerolls here, I'll take 4 rerolls, you know? Probably. Let's not go crazy. I haven't seen what the situation looks like yet. But the caveat is that I'm not really looking for the best item in the game. If I get it, excellent, but we can't exercise that much control over it. I'm just looking for an item that's not worthless. Rune Bag is pretty good, but we already have a Yera. Key Beggar, I don't think is good at all. Regular Beggar, I don't think is good at all. So 4 times. There you go. Kidney Stone I will take. Perhaps not the most amazing item in the game, but probably not worth losing any more HP over, is my guess. And we're still in a good spot. Like, Kidney Stone doesn't improve us drastically, but it doesn't put us in a, strictly speaking, terrible spot either. We'll take Treasure Map. I mean, we could get a battery charge, reroll, blow up our donation machine, and then, you know, start the process anew. I think that's, you know, it's one of my favorite expressions of mine, because it describes a lot of situations that come up in Isaac, and in video games in general. I'm not going to go so far as to say in life, but in video games in general. It's a play that's cute, but it's not that productive, you know? To be like, yes, I can reroll many things, you know, okay, cool, here's a cookie. Instead, we want to focus on things that are actually going to benefit us either by being funny or by being actually productive. Happens in programming all the time, too, you know? You're like, check it out, I wrote a custom collection for my ArrayList class that, you know, blah, blah, blah. You're like, that's pretty cool, but, like, there already is one. Like, it's actually a great test of your knowledge. It's not a, strictly speaking, perfect metaphor. But you're like, you know, there's an expression, why reinvent the wheel? You know, why build a better birdhouse? If somebody's already made a hammer for you, and the hammer accomplishes, you know, 90% of what you need it to do, is it worth spending 10 times extra effort making a hammer that is 10% different and fulfills the other need that you have? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Can't, you know, not every situation can be painted with the same brush, but I probably should have checked for a secret room. Balls of Steel actually makes me feel a little bit better about that. Addicted means we will still check for the secret room. Lovely. Just the incentive I needed. Apparently. Might as well shoot that. Okay. So what are we looking for on this floor? Well, why didn't we just go out the other way? I wouldn't mind getting an arcade so that we can get into our boss trap room. And you know, it's just more chances at this point to get red chests to get Guppy items. Or even golden chests, because Guppy's head is amongst them. I'm looking for a full run reroll is what I was going to say. Is like, this run's a little too easy. Wouldn't it be sweet if we just had to reroll the entire thing? Ooh, not quite a full run reroll. Instead, we got 2 keys. It's amazing how wildly different the effects of these rooms can be. Either you could have a catastrophic full run reroll that completely undermines your ability to get a win, or you could reroll 2 half hearts. We spent 2 keys to get 2 keys. How zany is that? So I went to your room and read your diary. I think I may have almost hit a note there while singing for the first time in my life. Is that what it feels like to not be ashamed of your performance in 3rd grade choir? Teacher, I want to go to the bathroom. Okay. Oh, that's not a reroll. Ruka, what are you doing? No cat should have to lick their leg that, like, vigorously. You're freaking me out. You hear him? He's coughing and sputtering while he's licking his leg here. How itchy could one leg be? We're a little bit behind schedule of boss rush, but we said that last time when we came through in the clutch. I will try to blow this guy up, and we got spiders. If we didn't get spiders, I was hoping to buy a starter deck. We maybe will still be able to. Starter deck is... It ends up just being fine because we already have Yera. It's like we're not going to hold another card, probably. We got hit by a spider there. That's not fair. We would hold another card, but it would have to be like Emperor or World or another Yera or something like that. Plausible. No HP, though. We'll probably just try to get a move on here. Never mind. We will definitely go back for starter deck. But first, let's see what we got here. This is an important room. Like, we're probably, you know, headed pretty obviously towards a win regardless, but... this deal with the devil could be really important for us. Not Krampus would be ideal. Okay, I'll tell you what. Krampus's head, and then as many rerolls as is necessary for us to get Guppy items. Dope. Okay, so there's Krampus's head. Tomao. Judas' shadow. Good item, but I'm going to go a little deeper. There's Guppy's head. 2 Guppy items. Going to go a little deeper. Death's Touch. Can't go deeper than that. And, we've really... This might be the first run in maybe like a year where I feel like I've gotten considerable value out of... by the way, our shot speed is like really bad right now, but it might be the first run in a long time. And when I say a year, I kind of mean it. Might be the first run in like a year where I've gotten considerable value out of Sharp Plug. So I'm happy to see it. It's a nice extra touch here. We still got Spirit Hearts backing us up. We got a little closer to Guppy. Shot speed is bad, but our raw stats are pretty good. And by pretty good, I mean like, you know, vastly above average for where we're at in the game. Especially with Compass End Map, should not be a challenge for us to get to boss rush now. So even with that being said, I am gonna check out all of our rooms that could possibly have red chests for us now, because when you're 1 Guppy item away, there's no excuse for, you know, being lazy about it. So we'll check the boss room, which, you know, it could have given us left hand. Instead it gave us a Joker card, which, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. This might be worth it anyway. We'll do this regardless of the fact that we probably don't have to. Do we pop the Joker card right away? It's tempting, but I don't think we do it now. For 2 different reasons. One is... Well, 3 different reasons, actually. One is we might get a deal with the devil on this floor anyway. That's the standard boilerplate reason. Second reason, we don't have a D6 charge. I'm going to take Abel and save our rerolls, because this floor might be very relevant for them. The third reason is, and this is a Sharp Plug specific one, we could get a lot of HP back before a potential deal with the devil, whether we use our Joker card or not. And then we could use that HP to finance even more rerolls, therefore making that deal with the devil even more valuable. So I think it's extremely short-sighted of us to use the Joker card now. It might not have extreme consequences because the run is safe as is, safe-ish at least, but why don't we try to play smart, you know? Why don't we try to play a little bit more intelligently when it doesn't cannibalize the zaniness? I'll take Sissy Longlegs. That's not a compromise, honestly. Sissy Longlegs is a great item. Even though... You know, you can go back and probably find a lot of footage where I go, Sissy Longlegs, ew! At least it's not Spider Babby. Well, I didn't expect to find the secret room. If we get another 5 cents here, I'll probably buy restock. I really don't want to mill the donation machine, even though we've been very good to it lately. I'm gonna move on, because I'm a sucker, like I said, fudged up in the head, not... Either way. Probably gonna get hit here. Ooh, just sneaky enough? I don't really know. Whenever I don't get hit on that room, I'm just like, alright, there, but for the grace of God, go I. That might be a reroll. Hopefully we'll get the ability to fly, and then we can really go take advantage of that room, because we're gonna be fully charged. It's gonna be perfect timing for some reroll shenanigans. Just wanted to get in there with our fly while it was still doing crazy damage. You know, Infamy, you tried. And that's all I can ask. I think we rerolled this. Probably just take the HP, right? Oh, you know what? First we use Joker. And then we go... And we probably go... Sure, okay, I'll take Multidimensional Baby for 1, but we're getting into some diciness there. We still got Yera, let's head down. Now, Boss Rush, I know like, minutes ago, I was like, should be no problem to get to it. It still should be no problem to get to it. But, it might be slightly more no problem than I originally thought, you know? I stand by our decisions on that floor. I like multi-dimensional baby. Battery charge? No battery charge. Teleport card? Death card. Bombs, bombs, bombs. Let me see those bombs. Baby! Those bombs, bombs, bombs. It almost worked. Cut me some slack. I think we're just going to try to mainline it to the boss room, but holy Christ, it's far away. We got great damage. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it in time. I do want to go to the curse room. Oh, here's the thing, like, boss rush with, you know, Curse of the Blind is usually pretty shitty, unfortunately. You never know what you're going to get. And I know, like, that was kind of a point of melancholy in the Forrest Gump film. It's not really what I'm gunning for here. The question mark card with a double reroll. I don't know, man. I'm not donating. Shoop the whoop. It's got to be rerolled. Let's use the question mark card. Dead onion. Actually, like, kind of worthless, and our shots are going to be real close to the chest now. But they're going to be larger, at least, which is not worth nothing. It's not worth much, but it's not worth nothing. I can't help but feel that this is probably, like, a vastly incorrect idea. But you know what? With the Sun card, we can totally do boss rush. It'll give us full health. And we'll miss out on the curse room, but hopefully we'll get a deal with the devil here and then go into boss rush and feel better about things. We will have rerolls constantly if we get a spacebar item as well, so we can sort of self-select. Oh, Jesus. Black powder. Not that bad. Betrayal. Not very good. The nail. Good enough to take for now, and then we're going to re-roll it, and we're going to get Sacrificial Dagger, and then we're going to take the Polaroid, and then we're not going to go to boss rush because it scares the shit out of me. Or are we going to go to boss rush? We're not going to go to boss rush because we just got HP. So that was like, that was a very complicated situation. I ended up not doing it because, first off, I'm a pussy. Secondly, we don't have any value from the Sun card because I went really hard on the deal with the devil. If anything, like, I've got no problem calling myself a pussy, okay? If you step to me, I'll just say you are what you eat, and then everyone goes, oh! But in the end, we actually had too many balls, which created this uncomfortable situation. I took all those deals with the devil when I probably should not have. Okay, stop shooting at these guys. Now, I'll admit, we're living on 1 HP right now. That's not where I want to be in my life. I'm hoping for once we actually get a full run reroll. He got us. He got us. Oh! You find yourself in times of trouble. I get comforted by Guppy with his words of wisdom. Thanks, Guppy. You know we're in a weird spot when I'm doing this. I have to keep 2 keys. I know we have Yera, but I'm gonna go down to 2 keys. I want to get this full run reroll if possible. I'm hoping this guy gives me a red chest. Red chest could have spirit hearts. I knew the risks. I knew the risks. Fudge. Okay. Let's do this, team. Kidney Stone. Tinted Rocks. Why am I singing By the Way by the Red Hot Chili Peppers? Kidney Stone. Tinted Rocks. Right, we only have 1 key. That's correct. You got me there. Oh, you... Okay. Okay. I gotta take an L on that one. You know what where I end up going with this run? Is I say to myself, hey, self, maybe don't go that hard on the deals with the devil in the future. But I saw 2. I saw the 2 hearts and I figured there was no doubt. But I actually, like, I feel the sinking sensation of feeling bad about that run. But hopefully the zaniness was funny at the very least. I think I'm going to go back to Eden runs for a bit now. Not necessarily a streak, but just Eden runs because I have fun with those. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sure many of you did. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Post-streak hangover in action right now.